Hi, I'm Amy Wolf with VUCast. It's a topic that's been debated for decades. Does rewarding teachers with bonus pay raise student test scores? Vanderbilt's Peabody College of Education and Human Development released groundbreaking results from the nation's first ever study on teacher pay for performance. The 3-year experiment conducted in Metro Nashville public schools found teacher bonuses alone did not raise student test scores.
In this project, we set a baseline of $5,000 was the minimum, and the maximum was $15,000.
Educators throughout the country were on hand when the findings of the first scientific study on performance pay were given by Vanderbilt lead researcher Matthew Springer.
296 teachers, or approximately 70% of those eligible, signed up. They were then randomized into control, which is life as usual, or a treatment or bonus eligible condition, where depending upon the performance or the growth of their students during that current academic year, they could win a bonus.
Springer says this study lays the foundation for trying to find out what will work when it comes to teacher performance pay.
The research team's concern, my concern, is that the media may get the first sentence but not the second. Pay for performance doesn't work. And they're not going to capture, well, pay for performance doesn't work, but this was only one of many different forms of pay for performance. And I think it's important that we're able to convey that information because it's possible that another strategy could be effective.
You can watch the full presentation and read more about this landmark study on news.vanderbilt.edu. Just type in Peabody.
Boom, 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 boom.
When they're not saving lives, these doctors, nurses, and staffers at Vanderbilt Heart put their musical skills to work.
When the pain has come and my heart is weak and my breathing is as short as it can be. Oh, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you walk for me.
They're promoting the American Heart Association and the Heart Walk. See the full video on youtube.com/Vanderbilt Heartbeats. Vanderbilt University is proud to be a part of a very special international collaboration that has universities around the world watching. VUCast Princine Lewis gives us the story on our partners from down under.
Good. How are you all?
Senior leaders from Australia's University of Melbourne got a look at Vanderbilt medicine in action during their recent visit to Nashville.
I'll just give kind of a mock example right now.
The two schools, both with top medical centers, are not only working on a meeting of the medical minds, but ways to collaborate across the universities.
The 4th floor level is all of our laboratory services up here.
So I think understanding different models of how to deal with academic challenges or how to deal with healthcare or scientific challenges is an advantage of really getting outside your context, your reality, and looking at reality from another perspective.
Like Vanderbilt, Melbourne is a research university ranked among the world's top schools, and their similar academic interests open up possibilities for a unique whole university to whole university partnership. One that involves collaborations and exchanges among faculty, students, and staff.
Melbourne is a match made in heaven in many ways. So over time, I think Melbourne will almost become a sister campus, if you will.
Their staffing ratio here is probably 1-to-1, 1-to-2.
Melbourne Provost John Dewar hopes the partnership will be meaningful in a number of ways.
We're increasingly living in a globalized environment, and we need to prepare our students for that environment. And one of the many ways in which we can do that is by giving them the opportunity to come to a great university like this one.
It's an initiative from the Office of the DVC Art.
And one of the great things about the Melbourne-Vanderbilt relationship is that there are very complementary and very strong areas of research in both institutions, such that by combining them, we can do much more together than either of us could do on our own.
For VUCast, I'm Princine Lewis.
Learn more about this partnership on vanderbilt.edu by searching Melbourne. An impressive Vanderbilt alum is making history and protecting our country in the process. 1979 graduate Rear Admiral Nora Tyson is the first woman in Navy history to assume command of a carrier strike group. That means Tyson will lead almost a dozen ships and 9,000 sailors and airmen. You can read more about Tyson's amazing journey in Vanderbilt Magazine and the Vanderbilt View. Just go to the Vanderbilt homepage and type in Nora Tyson. For VUCast, I'm Amy Wolf.